Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about me repotting my ivy plant. We're going to check and see what's going on because she's not doing too well right now. I've had her for 7 years, so let's see if we could save this baby. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys one of my new monsteras that I got a couple months ago as well, and we're going to be repotting that too, so stay tuned. Also, please feel free to comment down below any video suggestions you would like from me, and then also subscribe, like my channel, and follow me on Instagram. Thanks guys, enjoy. Today's video is going to be about me repotting my green English ivy vine. I've had this for going on 7 years now, and I recently moved about 2 to 3 months ago, and ever since then it's just declining, not doing great. Not sure if it's the lighting that I'm giving it, since it was in an east window at my old house, and this time we kind of sit down in a valley, so we don't get as much sunlight. And I have it in a south window bathroom, but it's just not doing well. So what I'm actually going to do today is we are going to just check the roots basically. I'm going to put it back in the same pot, but I'm going to change the soil out, give it new soil because I know it's not root bound. If it is root bound, then I guess I gotta go find a new pot. So come on along with me and we will get this baby all settled in its new home. I broke this and it's just decoration. I don't even use it for the little watering thing. So I'm gonna set that back there because we're just gonna stick it right back in at the end. I'm gonna put my handy dandy gloves on. So guys, how long have you guys had a plant for? What is the longest one that you've kept alive? When did you guys get started in this whole plant world? By the way, I love so many of your videos. I just recently got into doing this a couple months ago and I'm in love. I've had an Instagram for about 2 years now, so go follow me. I'm at the Little Lovely Plant. I'll put my IG tag below. So I'm just gonna remove this soil. I mean, I could just be overwatering it since we moved, but I would be super sad if I killed this thing because when I got it so long ago, I kept thinking I was gonna kill it and it just kept thriving. So, like I said, it's my oldest plant and I would be so devastated to lose this baby, but I don't know if y'all can see. I'll pan a little closer whenever I edit this video and give you a better look at it. But a lot of the leaves have dropped off. They're turning yellow, they're crisping up. I've never really had an issue with that before with this plant. So, and I've had a couple other types of ivies and never did really well with it, so. Do you guys have any ivy plants? Oh, there's the part of that stem. See the little glass ball? I don't remember how I broke it off, but that's kind of sad. Now you can see I planted this a long time ago and didn't know that you shouldn't plant such a small plant in such a huge pot. So as you can see, there's a lot of soil around here, and the soil isn't very airy. Honestly, don't remember what I used, but so let's check these out. Oh god, the soil is so dense. Well, that's what happens whenever you're not a plant expert and this is your first plant ever. I'm surprised I still have it alive. Look at all that nasty, like, clay in there. Ugh, no wonder this baby is not happy. I'm actually thinking about downgrading its pot. So, yeah, it looks like some of the roots are definitely not healthy. So we're gonna trim some of those up. But the ones up here definitely look really good. gosh. Barely any roots. Oh my goodness. See those? So yeah, I'm just gonna get all of this soil off. We're gonna put new soil. I'm gonna have to pick a new pot. Definitely. Okay, those actually look pretty good. Now that I got most of the dirt off, I can see them a little better. But I think we'll be able to save this baby for sure. So, oh my gosh, you guys, look at this soil. There's like no perlite or anything in here. Gosh, no wonder I almost killed this poor plant, but it did so well for so long. Ah. All right, I'm gonna go get a new pot. I think I have one hanging out over there that I can use, so let's see what these would look like in here. Okay. Not too bad. I think I kind of like that. What do you guys think? It's like such a drastic difference. Alright, well we're gonna do that and see how that works. Because I honestly don't want the roots just to sit in dense soil anymore like it was. So we're just gonna get rid of that. So this is some cactus soil, and then I also put some perlite in it to help with the drainage. And then, you know, the new soil, hopefully it has some really good nutrients. It has a couple of those little slow release fertilizer beads in there, which should help give it a little bit of nutrients. So I'm going to just put some on the bottom. Stick this baby in there and fill her up. Now, I know normally whenever you repot, you go up a size. Today we're going down drastically size. I had a really pretty calathea in this pot, like a calathea medallion, and that girl did not survive with me, so who else has a hard time at calathea? I feel like a lot of people kind of steer away from ferns as well because I mean, not ferns, ivy as well, because they're kind of a little bit more fussier. Ferns especially, I have a staghorn fern and it's hanging on for dear life. But I love staghorn ferns. What about you guys? But any other type of fern I've ever had, I've killed immediately. So I just don't really even bother with those, even though they're so freaking pretty. Alright, so I think should be good. Alright. What do y'all think? Hopefully this baby will feel a lot better in her new home. But if you'll see what I mean, like she's just gotten really crusty and lost a lot of foliage. I also have a string of hearts that is just not doing too well. I'm not sure why. So my next video, I'm actually going to be chopping her up and propagating it. So we'll see how that works. But stay tuned for that one. I'm going to give this baby a good drink, put her in a little bit more lit window, and see how that works. And I will do another video checking up on it in a couple weeks here and let you guys know how she's doing. But please cross your fingers for me. I don't want her to die on me. So I decided, since I have the free pot that my ivy was in, we are going to plant up this monstera. This is a monstera my sister found for me at, I think, Kroger for $13. So I've had her for about 2-3 months now. We're gonna give her a new home and get her out of that nursery pot. So what I like to do with pots that have holes in it, which I do try to use pots with holes for drainage just because I tend to be a heavy water. So I take some of this screen repair material and it's sticky on one side. So what I'll do is I just cut a little strip of it, and then we are going to take this and we are going to just set it right on the bottom. And it's not sticking very well because I just cleaned this pot, but it's just right on the bottom of the pot right there. So that just helps. So soil and all the other stuff that you put in it does not drain through whenever you water your plant. So we're going to see what's going on with this big boy. All right, let's get you out of your pot. If you'll come out of your pot. My God. All right. Yay, we're there. All right. So not as many roots as I thought there was going to be. I have a little bit larger monstera that I potted up not too long ago. I know I told you guys I would do a video on that, repotting it and making a moss pole. Well, let's say I was like 3 minutes into it and my phone died. Don't know why. So that footage does not exist. I did the whole thing and didn't even record it. So, you know, whatever. Alright, so just kind of loosening up some of the soil. She does have pretty nice roots, looks like so far. But anytime I get like a big plant like this now, I kind of learned with my birds of paradise and then also my huge ZZ plant is I always want to get it acclimated for a couple months and then check its root system, because the last time I did not do that with my birds of paradise. I repotted it, but I didn't like, you know, kind of mess with the roots and check the roots in the center. Well, I didn't know that it was like super root bound in the center with like some weird, like Georgia red clay basically. And the whole like core where all the roots were intermingled in with that heavy dense clay, it root rotted. And so I lost the majority of that plant, which really sucked. So definitely advise just checking, making sure. There's also not like weird little baskets that they use whenever they're, you know, growing the plant. A lot of times those growers don't take them out of those baskets or those little cloth little things that they use to, you know, grow the plant in. And I've actually had a couple plants suffer from not checking the roots and having it sit in those baskets or those little cloth things. I don't even know what they call them. So far, I don't see anything like that going on here. I had one of those weird baskets on one of my Sansevieria before. It nearly killed like half of it. But ever since I got that little basket thing off, it's been living its best life. All right. Whew. Looks good. So roots are looking great. And now I'm going, I didn't even put my gloves back on for this. Whatever. All right. So since I'm not wearing those, just throw them away. All right. Like always, put soil at the bottom of your pot. Again, this is cactus mix and perlite. I'm really bad about wanting to overwater my plants, so I put a very good draining soil. I'm gonna tuck all these roots into there. Oh yeah. Well, at least this pot came in handy for something. I've been trying to figure out what to pot this baby up in. I've been like searching my house for a pot. I've been repotting a lot and swapping pots here recently because, you know, it's the season. A lot of my plants have grown out of their pots or gotten really root bound. I wish I did a video about my zebra plant. The thing was like so root bound on the bottom. It was insane. But if you guys follow me on IG, you probably saw it in my story. All right, so put the rest of that there. This soil does not look that bad, but I am gonna try to take some of these roots that broke off out, and I'm just gonna reuse this. Now you're typically not supposed to reuse it, but you know what? I used lost my perlite, so I guess I need to go try to find some, but I've heard in the plant community that the perlite supply and pumice and all of that kind of stuff has been very hard to find because, well, we are in a shortage of perlite and pumice, who would have thought? So I gotta find more before I can make my soil, but you know, originally thought I was just going to be planting my ivy today, and then I decided, hey, why not? I got this pot, this plant needs a home, we're gonna load them up. All right, so I think that looks good. Beautiful. I mean, look at this dude for $13, you guys, $13. And I have my sister ever, shout out to her, Chelsea. She is one of my plant finders. She goes around and tries to find me plants because I live out in the middle of nowhere and all of my stores around me kind of suck. So I have to kind of go into the city. By the way, I live in Georgia, North Georgia, the mountains. So I very rarely am able to go down into the city and get really cool plants. I don't like to ship my plants because, like I said, I live out in the middle of nowhere. I'm in a gated community. We have all these packages going missing because we have a stupid package room because they don't want to drive up to our houses because, like I said, we live in the mountains and they're like scared of driving up a hill or something. So this was a good find on her part. I absolutely love her for finding me these lovely plants. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching my channel. If you guys have any feedback, please comment down below. I would love to hear some suggestions of videos you guys would like to see from me. Also like me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys. Have a great day.